Hi, I'm Dave Stewart. I am a copywriter at Graphcom, an advertising company here in Charlottetown. I'm also director on the board of Pride PEI, and you may have seen one of my projects, Cartoon and the Buzz, an art show, all kinds of things, some books. Buy some of my books. That's me. I think most of us have more mentors than we realize we do. I mean, I consider my parents mentors. But most people wouldn't because that's their job in a way. But one of my mentors who really sticks out for me is Peter Richards from The Buzz. So what Peter did was gave me an opportunity to discover that I was a writer by giving me the opportunity to write for The Buzz from the first issue. And I wrote all the way up until last year, so that's like 26, 27 years of writing from The Buzz, and if it wasn't for Peter, I don't know that door would have been open for me. Mentoring matters for a million reasons, but a couple that stand out for me right now are that, as I said, with Peter, it allowed me to understand that I could write and that somebody would pay me, not a lot to start with, but pay me something to write and to develop my skill. It allows you to find out who you are. It gives you direction. It makes you feel safe because when you know what you're doing, you feel better. You feel like somebody's finally given you that instruction booklet that so many people seem to have, but I always felt like I was born without. So mentoring is everything. Without it, we're all just going around in the dark, fumbling around trying to make something happen without the tools we need for that. So mentoring means everything to me because if it wasn't for the mentors I've had in my life, I think I'd still be struggling with what I'm doing. I'd be sitting in a room somewhere not knowing what to do with my day or what to do with my creative abilities or my needs and desires or wants. I would be stuck. When I left high school, I really didn't have a sense of direction, and it took me a couple of years before I went off to college and pursued one of my interests. But when I came back, I left the island to go to college. When I came back, I found that through Peter, through being introduced to the world of writing, I discovered what my true, and I don't say this to pat myself on the back, but my true talent, my true ability, where it lies. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have that direction. I would be rudderless. I don't officially have somebody that I'm mentoring, but the thing about mentoring is you don't always even know when you're doing it. So many of us lead by examples, by being a role model, and it may not be in your career, it may not be if you're a coach or a musician or something, it may not be in the ways that you think, but simply by living your life as best you can and doing what you can, I think we're all acting as mentors to people. So I think it's important to realize that people are always watching us, not to criticize, but to see how things are done. And, I think we should all be proud of our roles as mentors, even if we're not in an official capacity.